Hey guys, welcome to a tour of my gaming setup. The sun is in my eyes. There's nothing much I can do about that, but anyway, this video has been up on YouTube, but it was the wrong take. I uploaded the wrong take, but I can only just squeeze this into 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna go right ahead and start this video. Okay, so first of all, here's the overall view of my gaming setup. Now, sorry about the lighting, guys. Now, just one thing, guys. If you're one of my current subscribers, then you'll be very interested to know that I have finally got the screen. Oh yeah. Dell 15-inch, or it might be 16, 15, 16, not sure. TFT monitor. Gonna dual screen it as soon as I get that adapter. But anyway, that isn't my gaming setup. Let's start then, I guess. Okay, so here we've got a pile of screws that were taken out of a PlayStation 1. Again, sorry about the lighting, guys. I took these out because I stripped it for parts because it was broken, and the screws are the only good thing in it. The power supply was alright, but I didn't need that. Here's 2 bottles of water that are just sort of there, so I can take when I go skating and stuff. Here is a Gamecube GBA cable. I'm going to sell this to get a actual Game Boy player for the games. Then here's a Game Boy Pokemon Stadium, well, Pokemon N64 thing for the Nintendo 64. There's 2 N64s down there, 2 pads, just 2 normal ones, some GameCube stuff in that carry bag, some power supplies and SCART stuff, and then there's a multi-SCART thing. Instruction manual for N64. Here's a bin. You've always got to have a bin next to your gaming setup and your desk, so you can put stuff in the bin. Okay, under here we have some cartridges, Quake, F1 64 thing, GoldenEye. They're just to sell. For 25 quid, I'm going to sell my mate an N64 with all the hookups, 2 controllers, and GoldenEye and Quake and stuff. But anyway, moving right up to the probably sort of the main area, I guess. Here is the N64 Player One Controller, yellow, obviously. That's the controller I always use. Here's the Xbox 360 Player One wireless, obviously. Here's the remote for my TV. It's your standard remote, looks pretty cool. The reason it's got all these buttons on the bottom is because it has got a built-in DVD player. I hate playing DVDs on the Xbox for some reason. Here we have the right and left creative speakers. These are actually the back speakers to my computer speakers that I've just hooked up to that sub down there. But yeah, I use them because they sound better than the Technica ones that came with the sub. And the Technica ones are downstairs, hooked up to the downstairs TV at the moment with a different sub that I've got. Here is the TV itself. Technica 19-inch HD built-in DVD player. Pretty good price as well for this TV. If you don't know what Technica is, guys, it's basically a Tesco kind of brand. Back here behind this speaker we have a 3-way multi-SCART thing. That's the GameCube, that's the N64, and that's soon to be the Dreamcast. But the Dreamcast, as you might be able to see down there, I'm not sure if you can, the Dreamcast is actually running on RF. And then you can see the aerial socket going into it as well. Let me see if I can pull this up. No, don't think you can see it. You might be able to, I'm not sure. In the back of the TV then, we have the audio out going to the subwoofer for the speakers. And then Xbox is going into component, and the SCART's coming out there as well for the 3-way SCART thing. So that's that. Moving down here, you can see my subwoofer with volume controls and bass controls and stuff. Pretty dusty, but it's a very good sub. Here's all of my player... Somebody just dropped something outside. Anyway, here's all my Player 2 controllers. Now this is the best N64 controller ever, right? Not as good as my Player 1 because it's great, but this, as far as quality goes, is fantastic. This analog stick is so firm for the N64. It is just out of this world. It's so nice. But there is quite a bit of dirt down there, as you can see. I know, completely missing it. There's a lot of dirt down there, but I think that's the residue because somebody sprayed it with WD-40. Here's my Player 2 GameCube in jet black. Very nice controller. And my Player 2 Dreamcast, your standard Dreamcast Player 2 controller. Kind of need to organise them a bit because everything's going a bit haywire now. But, never mind. You can't see very much, guys, but here are all my Dreamcast games. I do have some doublers, and there's some Dream keys on the top there. I do have quite a lot of Dreamcast games, actually. Moving to the side then, here we have my Red Dwarf videos. Quite a lot of them. I need to start a new row somewhere else in my room. But yeah, that's them. Here we have my N64 with the 4MB RAM upgrade, controller 1 plugged in. I have all the controllers for the consoles that all the Player Ones are always plugged into the consoles. I love the N64, it's really great, really great. Favourite ever console, actually, yeah. Here we have a Dreamcast VMU, need to get another one because they don't hold very much, but I do love the Dreamcast VMUs. Here we have an N64 third-party memory card that's doing me just fine, and a third-party Rumble pack which is doing me more than fine because it actually doesn't take batteries, so that's one less thing I have to think about batteries for. Okay, so moving up to the next shelf, next to the Gamecube we have a Ferrari. I think we run it in a garage or something, but yeah, it's kind of just sit there. There's the Gamecube in all its glory. 2 memory cards plugged in, as you can see, one there and one there. Gamecube Player One Controller, and as you can see it's the Gamecube that's on screen now. Okay, so as you can see the 2 memory cards in there. Next we have the Dreamcast. This is running on RS, but soon to be going into one of those SCART things down there. Player One Controller, obviously. Big Xbox 360 power brick. We're all used to that by now. It's up there because of plenty of breathing room. Here's my LED lava lamp. Give it a bit of a shake and you get all those things in there. In the night it really looks cool, lights up the whole corner. Makes it look really good. Okay, I've got to speed this up, guys. Moving up we have the Gamecube games. The N64 games, quite a lot of them. Xbox 360 60GB, really nice console. It's my next gen console. Donkey Konga bongo drums for the Gamecube to use with Donkey Konga. Red Dwarf box set, original. 360 games, not many. Xbox 360 headset here. Okay, wired one, obviously. Back of the N64 games. Here's an Ethernet cable coming out of here. That's just sort of going into nothing because I have to run it across my room to go into the back of my router over here when I want to play Xbox Live. So that's a bit of a downside, but when I redo my room, my router is going to be right next to the Xbox anyway. You can see all the cable mess down there. Back of the bongo drums. Up here there's some Gamecube accessories, some PS2 stuff, an actual PS2, and then up there is my bunny aerial, okay, to receive digital TV. It works okay, guys, it works pretty good. Then down here we have the box for that bunny aerial I was just talking about, the box for the Donkey Kong Kongas, we have my pad of paper, my tripod for this camera I'm using now. We go over here then, there's all of my PS2 games behind my guitar. We just move that. There's all my PS2 games. Mega Drive games above that, DVDs above that, PS1 games, some more Mega Drive games, Master System games, Game Boy games, stuff like that. And guys, that's pretty much it for gaming. Apart from under here, you can't see, but I simply have tons and tons of consoles, like Mega Drives and Master Systems and Game Gear and all that good stuff. So guys, that's the overall of my gaming setup. I've made it in good time to get some titles in this video and stuff. Thanks again very much for watching. Please make video responses, rate, comment and subscribe.